Amara and Koffi had been married for 3 years and were admired in their bustling Kumasi neighborhood for their deep bond and mutual success. Koffi, a talented artisan, ran a thriving furniture business known for its elegant designs, while Amara, with her flair for storytelling, captivated audiences online with folktales inspired by African traditions. Their life seemed idyllic until tragedy struck. During her second pregnancy, Amara began experiencing debilitating fatigue and severe pains. Weeks of hospital visits and medical tests revealed a rare condition that threatened both her life and the life of her unborn child. Initially, Koffi stood by her side, offering reassurance and hope. However, the weight of their reality began to strain their relationship. Relatives and friends voiced their concerns to Koffi, warning him of the financial and emotional toll of caring for a chronically ill wife. Their words planted seeds of doubt. One evening, after a particularly heated argument, Koffi packed his bags. "I need a life without endless struggles," he said, leaving Amara stunned and heartbroken. Before we embark on this intriguing journey, please hit the subscribe button below and join our story-loving community. Your support means the world to us. Like and share with friends who cherish great tales. Koffi's departure left Amara feeling abandoned and betrayed. Her once happy home now echoed with emptiness, the silence interrupted only by her sobs and the occasional knock of a concerned neighbor. Each day became a battle as Amara tried to make sense of the life she was left with. The spark of hope she clung to dimmed with each passing week, her health and spirit deteriorating under the weight of Koffi's absence. Alone and overwhelmed, Amara's once vibrant world turned gray. She struggled to maintain her storytelling channel, and her finances dwindled as medical bills piled up. One day, while shopping at a local market, she collapsed. A kind stranger, an elderly herbalist named Nana Yaboa, came to her rescue, though this incident led to the loss of her pregnancy. Nana Yaboa, a widow with decades of wisdom, took Amara under her wing. She offered her natural remedies to ease her physical suffering and provided a safe space where Amara could begin to heal emotionally. Nana Yaboa's village home, nestled in the serene outskirts of Kumasi, became a sanctuary for Amara. During her initial days in the village, Amara found herself struggling to adjust. The quiet surroundings amplified her thoughts, forcing her to confront the pain of Koffi's betrayal. Nana Yaboa's gentle guidance helped Amara focus on small tasks, from tending a garden to helping in the kitchen, gradually restoring a sense of purpose. Through these routines, Amara began to rediscover her inner strength. Amara spent hours listening to the herbalist's stories about the village's history and folklore. One evening, inspired by a tale about a phoenix rising from the ashes, Amara decided to start journaling her experiences. This practice became a form of therapy, allowing her to process her emotions and transform her pain into words. As weeks turned into months, Amara's health began to improve, and she found herself drawn to the community's rhythm. The kindness of the villagers and Nana Yaboa's unwavering support reminded her of the resilience she had buried deep within. She realized that while Koffi's absence left a void, it also allowed her to find her strength anew. We'd love to have you as part of the Folktales by IJ community. Please subscribe, hit the button below, share with others, and leave us a comment. We truly appreciate your support. Thank you! With Nana Yaboa's encouragement, Amara began weaving her pain into stories. Her tales, filled with resilience and hope, resonated deeply with her growing audience. She started a new initiative, inviting women from the village to share their stories. Together, they created a network of support and inspiration that revitalized Amara's sense of purpose. The women's gatherings became a weekly tradition, where laughter, tears, and wisdom were shared freely. Amara's storytelling took on a new dimension, blending traditional folktales with personal narratives. She would sit under the baobab tree, narrating stories that reflected the struggles and triumphs of the women around her. Their reactions, ranging from heartfelt tears to joyous laughter, affirmed the healing power of storytelling. Word of Amara's gathering spread, attracting visitors from neighboring villages. She started recording these sessions and posting them online. Her channel began to flourish once more, reaching audiences far beyond her expectations. The village women became her collaborators, and their sisterhood gave Amara the strength to face her challenges with renewed determination. The storytelling sessions soon evolved into workshops, where participants learned how to craft and share their own stories. These workshops brought a sense of empowerment to the women, many of whom had never imagined their voices could carry such weight. Amara watched with pride as the seed she had planted began to bloom. Meanwhile, Koffi's new life wasn't the escape he had envisioned. His new partner, Ajoa, was charismatic but uninterested in his dreams or struggles. His furniture business began to falter without the emotional support and encouragement Amara once provided. Each passing day deepened his regret, especially when he heard through mutual friends that Amara was not only surviving but thriving. Koffi's frustration grew as he struggled to maintain the quality of his craftsmanship. Orders dwindled, and his once proud workshop grew eerily quiet. Memories of Amara's unwavering belief in his talent haunted him, making her absence all the more painful. He realized that his pride and impulsive decisions had cost him more than he could have imagined. Koffi's life with Ajoa deteriorated further. Ajoa, whose initial charm had been a distraction, began to distance herself, citing Koffi's inability to move forward as a burden she couldn't bear. One evening, after another argument over finances and unfulfilled dreams, Ajoa left without a word, leaving Koffi to face his failures alone. For weeks, Koffi's workshop remained shuttered. He spent his days reflecting on his choices, haunted by the memories of Amara's encouragement and belief in his potential. The loneliness became unbearable, and for the first time, Koffi considered reaching out to Amara, not to seek reconciliation but to apologize for his betrayal. Months later, Koffi returned to Kumasi. Guilt-ridden and seeking redemption, he knocked on Amara's door. When she opened it, he saw not the broken woman he had left but someone stronger, radiating a quiet confidence. "Amara," he began, his voice heavy with emotion, "I made a terrible mistake. I'm sorry for abandoning you. Can we start again?" Amara listened, her emotions swirling. She invited Koffi inside, where they spoke for hours. Koffi recounted the emptiness of his new life, his professional failures, and his growing awareness of how much he had taken her for granted. Amara, in turn, shared her journey of healing and rediscovery. "I've forgiven you, Koffi," she said softly, "but forgiveness doesn't erase the choices we've made. My life no longer revolves around you. I've found my path, and I'm not turning back." Koffi nodded, tears brimming in his eyes. He left Amara's home with a heavy heart but a newfound respect for her resilience. As Amara's storytelling empire grew, she met Kwame, a journalist captivated by her strength and creativity. Their shared passion for storytelling and community building drew them together. Kwame's unwavering support and respect for Amara's journey rekindled her belief in love. Together, they expanded her storytelling platform, incorporating workshops and live events to mentor young storytellers. Amara's life, once filled with despair, became a beacon of hope for others. She and Kwame traveled across the region, hosting storytelling festivals and empowering communities to preserve their traditions. Koffi, humbled by his mistakes, found solace in mentoring young artisans. Though his path diverged from Amara's, he used his experiences to guide others, ensuring they didn't repeat his missteps. He rebuilt his workshop with a focus on teaching craftsmanship, slowly regaining his sense of purpose. Years later, Amara stood before a crowd at a grand storytelling festival. Her voice, steady and warm, captivated the audience as she recounted the journey that had brought her to this moment. Beside her, Kwame smiled, their young daughter clutching his hand. "Our stories are our strength," Amara concluded, her gaze sweeping across the crowd. They remind us of where we've been and guide us toward where we're meant to go. Never underestimate the power of your own narrative. The audience erupted in applause, a testament to the impact of her words. Amara's journey was a testament to the power of resilience, community, and the stories that bind us together. She had transformed her pain into purpose, inspiring countless others to rise above their challenges and embrace the beauty of their own narratives. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, share this story with someone, like the video, and tell me about your thoughts in the comments section.